Hey there. Boy, I tell you, I made a post yesterday that said I was going to give you a movie review of the movie The Lion King, and I would have it to you today. And what a day it has been. As you know, if you're watching this live, I barely made it today, but today it is. And indeed, I have seen The Lion King, Hakuna Matata. But anyway, I wanted to take a minute and give you my review of the film. I've been hearing all kinds of things, both positive and negative about the film, so let me give you the straight skinny without giving you any spoilers. Now, I have to preface this by saying I don't remember. I saw the cartoon once when it hit the theaters. I never saw the Broadway play, and so I didn't walk in there with a bunch of frame of reference saying, oh, this is different from what I've seen before. I had none of that. I just walked in to enjoy it as a straight up movie. Hey, Kaylina, how are you? But anyway, I wanted to watch this as a straight up movie, no noise, just to see what was going on. Well, let me first tell you that it is truly a great movie. It's amazing what they've done with the animals in this movie. There was debates as to whether this was a real animal or a false animal or computer generated. It's that close. You'll see what I mean when you check that movie out. The music has been updated. The vocal talent, first rate. Well done, but I tell you what, they definitely had some new people doing a lot of the vocal talent, but there was only one Mufasa. And I was happy to see that James Earl Jones brought his vocal talents to this movie. So once I heard his voice, I was like, this is gonna be all right. And all right it was. It was a great movie, and so I highly recommend it. You don't need to go back and see the previous versions of it. You might even enjoy it more if you don't, because you can just enjoy this movie as its own entity. Now, when it comes to the success tip or business tip that I've gotten from the movie, you know, it would be real easy for me to go light on this, you know, be surfacey and say something like, you know, a good king is all about not what he can get from his people, but what he can give to his people. That's a nice sentiment that came from the movie. Or it could be something like, your past does not determine your future. Again, that's a nice sentiment. But my friends, I've made you wait all day. I want to go a little deeper. Who is suffering? Who that you care about, who that you love is suffering because you're not being the best version of yourself, because you're not striving to be all that God made you to be. Who in your life is suffering from what you could bring to the table? How you could bless somebody's life by being the person that God made you to be, your best self, your best self. You know, I challenge you and I challenge myself. When I saw that movie, that's something that really jumped out at me, is that by not striving to be the best version of yourself every day, it's not just hurting you. It's hurting the people around you, the people who you care about, because you're not bringing your best self to the table. So I want you to watch this movie, and I want you to be challenged to bring the best version of yourself to the table, because it's not only going to bless you, but it's going to bless people you work with, people you love. All the people around you can be positively impacted by you bringing the best version of yourself. And that's not a one-time thing. It's not something that you just say, hey, I'm going to be the best version of myself today. It's a lifelong pursuit. One of my mentors is a guy by the name of Ed Milet. And he likes to talk about when he dies, he wants to be able to meet the version of himself that made all the right choices. And when he sees that version of himself that made all the right choices, he wants that person to be a twin and not a stranger. So I challenge you, and when you see that movie, you'll see why I say this. But by being less than you are, you're not just impacting your own life, but you're impacting the lives of people all around you to their detriment. So let's step up. I'll do it. Will you do it? All right, my friend. It's late. I see James Brown in there. What's up, James Brown? And so I'm going to let you go. Have a blessed day. I definitely recommend The Lion King. And as I always do with these movie reviews, if you send me a private message, I'll respond back to you with the 5 top movies that are at the theaters right now, PG-13 and below. And They always change. I can tell you right now that The Lion King is now within the top 5. But But I'll give you that top 5 list so that if you're at the multiplex and you're looking at all the different ones, you know which ones are the ones that you really need to prioritize. Or you can just take a look at my list and dispute it if you want. That's all well and good as well. So definitely, if you see the movie and you want to comment, feel free to comment below. But inbox me if you'd like to get that list of the top 5 movies that are out right now at the multiplex, PG-13 and above, in my humble opinion. Have a blessed day. Talk to you later now. Bye-bye.